Hedera Hbar. So in this video, we are going to be having a look at a possible, potentially new governing council member that we could be seeing for Hedera, or maybe some bank that actually wants to get into Hedera's technology and start using it, possibly for tokenization. So we're going to be having a look at that, as well as the announcement that was actually given out last week from Lehman Bird, and also a few other things as well that we have in the mix, as well as the price of Source today, and of course the price action of HBAR. So all I ask from you guys are two things, which is to smash that like button and to also subscribe to the channel as well. So you can see over here, as of now, the market is pretty red today. It is a Tuesday, so we're just starting off the week so far. Now this is the potential leak that some people have been talking about. It's not yet confirmed, however, there could be a possible connection between Citibank and Hedera. Of course, it is a big deal. Why? Because we know that Citibank is one of the largest banks in the whole world. And I believe that it either is the third or fourth largest bank. Also, we have other banks, for example, that are on the same level, such as JP Morgan. But again, this is a bank that has roughly around about 1 to 2 trillion assets on their balance sheet, which goes to show that, of course, that they are pretty powerful. So if they're going to be using the technology of someone like Hedera, then it really doesn't give that validity to it. I mean, we did see that BlackRock connection also happen a few weeks back with the tokenization of one of their funds on ArchX, of course, using Hedera's technology. So how do we get here? Well, you'll see over here that we have one governing council member, Duncan Moore from Aberdeen. We also have Rob Allen coming in from APP, or Australian Payments Plus. And then in the middle, we have over here Iona, and she is from Citi. So her title is the Head of Strategy and Partnerships, Digital Assets. So of course, digital assets being in this space, and in terms of the partnerships, meaning that we could be seeing some sort of connection between Citi and also with Hedera, as that is essentially what her job is. So we could be seeing a connection possibly, but it seems like as if this is some sort of presentation. Again, it's still really good to see that we have Citi in there, and we could potentially be seeing it partnering up with Hedera. So what did Lehman Bird say last week? Well, you can see over here we had that announcement of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. So he says over here that it's so great to see the Web3 industry working together to give users the decentralized recovery safety net that they need, accelerating the global adoption of DLT. Because of course it was announced that Ripple and XRP Labs have now joined both Swirled Labs and Algo Foundation as founding members of the DREC Alliance, with 2-year seats on the Technical Oversight Committee, providing input on governance and core alliance policies. So we've got some really good players over there. We've got Algorand, XRP Labs, and Ripple, of course, as well as the HBAR Foundation. You have your Hashgraph and Blade Labs. So it goes to show that we are really building upon this alliance, and I definitely want to see more of it as well, and what is going to be happening in the future with the recovery, because it is an issue within the crypto industry for the passwords and the keys. Coming in from Blade Labs, this also does talk about the decentralized recovery and how it has been delivered by Blade Labs themselves and the rest of the DREC Alliance, and they're basically going to be showing you how it works. So you can actually get a Blade wallet yourself, and you can see how easy that it will be to use this solution. You never lose access to your tokens and NFTs with the power of decentralized recovery in your Blade wallet. So you'll see over here this little demo, and this is how much that you have in your balance. Of course, you then have your assets over here. So let's have a look at this. We've got the recovery set up. You can authorize it with the phone number to access your decentralized recovery. And you can see it says safeguard your digital assets as well, so you can securely manage it. Of course, it's just a standard verification code as well. And this is where it all comes in for the DREC. It's adding your minimum of 3 helpers to secure the wallet via the DREC. So of course, if you do forget, you are able to then go to those helpers and say, hey, I've lost my keys or my password, and they're able to give it to you without them actually knowing what it is, of course, because it's all about that encryption and decryption. And so that is why you have your 3 trusted helpers. So you scan the QR code using this, and then you open the wallet and you go to the recovery section. And this is basically configuring it all as of now, and once you're able to get those 3 helpers. Then of course on the other side, you agree to actually become a helper. So you of course have your side, and then you have the helper and what they have to do. And again, it's just literally adding it on and becoming a helper. So you're agreeing to that. And you can see how easy it is as well when it comes to the processing of it all. It's not like as if it takes that long, and it's easy to use, which of course is going to be something that everybody wants. You only have to do a few clicks on the buttons when it comes to going to the settings as well. And it is just scanning that QR code and agreeing to it. So you can see as we've added the helpers that they're all coming on your screen, which is what you would be seeing. So you can see all of your helpers on that screen. And that is a very good demo to show you how the recovery setup is actually achieved. Again, it doesn't look like as if it takes too long, which is what we want exactly. And of course, it does look like as if it is seamless, meaning that we'll be able to have a concise and accurate way of doing that. So that's Blade Labs, and that is what they have brought to you. From Hbar Foundation, we have over here talking about the driving financial inclusion and working with major players in the region like the Bank of Ghana on Hedera-based CBDC Innovation. Now, I do believe that they actually worked on a hackathon not so long ago. Of course, that does bring in ideas and all sorts of mini projects. So you'll see over here that the Bank of Ghana implemented the CBDC Innovation Kit on Hedera for its ECD or SEDI Hackathon 2023. So that's a currency, and a 12-week innovation challenge during which innovators built solutions with the CBDC Innovation Kit to address the financial inclusion challenges in Ghana. Of course, we have the cost reduction as well, and the efficiency, stimulating economic growth and innovation and development. And it can attract tech startups and investments, fostering a vibrant tech ecosystem and creating job opportunities as well. And you can actually know more about what happened on the hackathon within this article too. So let's have a look at the price action of Source for today. We are currently trading at 10 cents. We are at 0.1031. We are down by 3% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 7.19%, and we are trading at $1.98 million. For the 7-day chart, you'll see over here at the start of the week, we were trading at 0.1086, and then we actually went to 10 cents. Now, midweek, we did fall just below that threshold, I suppose on the line of 10 cents really, and then we went back up, and of course we took another dip. Now on the 1 month chart, we are up by 12.23%. You'll see over here we took that massive dip. We were pretty much just consolidating, but you'll see we did actually go to 0.1022. We went up a little bit and then came back down, and we're pretty much just trading between that 10 to 11 cent level really. If we were able to stay up and above 8 cents, that is fine for me with Source, because I think it is doing pretty well within that price range. Let's have a look at where Hbar currently is sitting so far. You'll see over here we are 27th place. We are trading at the mid-range of 10 cents. We're down by 2.8% on the 1-day chart. So to be able to trade at the mid-range of 10 cents and being down on the 1 day is pretty good in my opinion, because we've not fallen below the 8 cent threshold. On the 1 week chart, we are down by 6.2%. We started off the week at 11 cents. Midweek, we went to the mid-range of 10 cents. And then we did actually take a dip to 0.103, but we've come back up. And on the 1 month chart, we are up by a nice 36.5%. We've been able to somewhat slowly recover after we took that massive dip from here at 0.0933. And we've pretty much just gone up by roughly around about over a cent. If we are able to stay up and above the price target of 10 cents, I think that's what I'm currently looking at for Hbar. Guys, if you want daily Hedera Hbar coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.